Sup, Zen?
Thomas, my man. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. That's awfully cute, man. Hey. Look at those tough guys driving our cute little cars.
Yeah, I think mine is cuter.
I have to give you that. It is way cuter.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my gosh.
Okay,
Right.
welcome to my garage.
Yeah, you guys built this. Haven't seen it yet.
Yes.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Wow.
Come, Thomas. Welcome to my little.
Thanks for having me, man.
My little garage here.
Yeah. I saw the videos you guys were doing all this. I was in Thailand and I thought never got to see the F40 up close, but there's so many other cool things over here. Right?
Yeah, over the years we have different cars. They come and go. Some cars sold, some cars been moved around. We have 3 garages over here.
Yeah.
So this is one of my favorite ones lah. Basically, this is quite new. It's all new. This has been around for. This is our 8th year now, this garage. It was built 8 years ago.
Yeah.
But recently we have renovated the whole place through collaboration with Milwaukee. Very Milwaukee team. Yeah, so it's considered all new old garage. So
Feels new to me, man.
Yeah,
and I like that new graffiti you have, the drawing of the
one outside.
F40 with the Milwaukee livery. Yeah, super cool. man.
that was actually a surprise. I didn't know they're going to do it. It was a last minute thing. Came up pretty good. Yeah, I like it as well. Make it very, I mean, it's different.
Yeah.
Rather than a typical corporate, they make it a little bit of a, I don't know how you put it, but the vibes is different.
Yeah,
nice.
It feels
cool
like a car guy's garage.
Yeah.
It's a car guy's garage, not a commercial exercise. You know.
Yeah.
So even though you have all these posters around, it feels like a car guy's garage.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go to the juicy stuff.
Okay, where do we start?
Le Mans car, how about that?
Okay, this is an LMP2 built by Ginetta. If somebody know about this, please correct me. As far as Le Mans Championship is concerned, I think the FIA regulation only play the safety role. But in terms of building the car, they are from the French governing body, which is the ACO. They co-organize this together with the FIA, so it's slightly different. As you can see, the cars are also very different from any other car. These are called what we call prototype basically. There are only 6 manufacturers that has been approved by ACO to build LMP car. That was back in 2019. This is a 575 horsepower, but then you have to remember this car only weighs around 900 kilos. Natural aspirated, so a lot of torque. I think power to weight ratio is a killer.
Yeah.
You know.
I also like to drive these cars though, because you guys stuck in yourself in the car for like hours and hours, and then you guys take corners and go at like probably 300 kilometers an hour in certain straights.
Depending on the track, this car is capable over 300 kilometers. It's all depending on the setup, on the gear ratio, but over 300 easily. But average 200 over kilometers that we'll be doing.
Bloody hell.
But then we have 3 drivers in the car. Again, all our bodies are conditioned to drive this sort of car. You know. Just to give you an idea how quick this car going around Sepang under 2 minutes.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, this is a below 2 minutes car in Sepang, so it is really quick. They're like 10 seconds faster than a GT3 car. So it's a full carbon fiber top chassis.
Yeah.
Everything here it's carbon fiber.
Yeah,
basically.
everything, right?
Yeah.
The whole thing is carbon fiber. And
Yeah.
you gotta climb in like this.
Yeah. The seating position is quite similar to Formula 1 car.
Yeah.
It's like a sleeping position. Your leg is like more of a lifted position.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's like this basically.
Nice.
And you cannot see the corner.
Ah.
You just see one line. You can see the horizon. It's just one line.
So you pretty much memorize the
You
road.
have to drive with memories, basically. Yeah, you can't really see the corner. You have to look very far.
Wow.
You know, once you get close to the corner, everything is by feel and by memories. You can't really see it. Yeah,
because it's scary.
Yeah, you're just sitting so low down.
Yeah.
And visibility, not that great. Everything is with a lot of restrictions in there. Your bodies are fully strapped down. You can't really see a lot. Your head have very little movement, and then you need to get used to we call it the bubble windscreen, the concave, right? So the visions are
It warps a little bit.
warped, yeah.
Wow.
Side mirrors are hopeless. Who next to you, you can't tell. You can't see the car number. You can't see what make, because this thing vibrate like hell, you see? So it shakes all the time. So it's just there to comply with the regulation.
But is it tiring to drive this car?
It can be, depending on the temperature and the weather where you are. In Europe, when we're racing in Europe, not really.
Not really?
Because it's cold, you know. But in Asia, very hot, very
Wow,
hot. Yeah,
wow.
it's over 100 degrees inside the car.
And each stint you go is like 2 hours or something.
Yeah, maximum we can do is double stint, 2 hours for each driver. Then
Yeah.
after that you need to take a break. So in between you get about 4 hours break before you jump into the car again.
Sounds brutal, man. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not any other supercar or hypercar out there can match this driving experience. Once you've driven this, there's nowhere that you can have the same experience in the LMP car.
Speed and performance relative.
Yeah, but-
900 kilograms, full carbon top,
Yeah.
right? Full carbon body.
Around just below 600 horse.
Yeah, bloody hell.
The torque is about 600, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the strange thing about this is you don't really feel the speed.
Oh,
You don't feel it
Oh.
because the car is so stable. And then, funny thing is, if you don't drive this car fast enough around the corner, you go into a spin.
oh, no grip.
If you're too slow, because this car requires a lot of downforce, aerodynamics, right?
okay.
See, the whole car it's all aerodynamics, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So the car requires more aerodynamic grips than the mechanical grip. So you need to have sufficient speed where the aerodynamic come in to take the corner. If you go in too slow, it's just going to a spin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Sounds really scary. Don't think it's an experience I ever have in my life. Right? You've got passenger seat, right?
no,
Oh,
you
right.
can decide whether you want left-hand drive or right-hand drive.
But no
because,
passenger seat.
Yeah, we did request from the factory. They said not possible,
possible.
because you have all the other
Yes,
instruments, equipments are all mounted on the other side.
Well, we want to save the best for last, but I want to ask one thing though.
Yeah.
The Maserati 12.
MC12 Corsa.
Yeah.
That's also a race car. Technically, well, that's a GT1 back then.
Yeah.
Back then we have there's a under FIA they have a GT1, GT2. GT2 is basically today GTC, the Le Mans. In Le Mans there's no GT3.
Uh-huh.
So it's a GT2, but they don't call it GT2, they call it GTE. GTE is the endurance spec,
Yeah.
but technically it's a GT2 car, right? So GT1 back then is mostly for factory players only. There's no privateers in there, just too much money. Car like the Murcielago GT1, I think Diablo also did a GT1. Then of course you have the Ferrari, the McLaren F1, that's also a GT1 car. Then of course you have the Maserati Corsa MC12, that's a GT1 spec. Porsche
Porsche
did
as well,
a
yeah. 959, I think.
No, they just called it GT1, the one with the peanut light.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
also
I didn't know about
GT1.
that.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
There's so much I didn't know about race cars. Right?
Back then, GT1 era, MC12 Corsa dominated
Oh,
the
really?
entire championship. Yeah,
Didn't
they
know
were
that.
untouchable. They were so fast, so good, to a point where they beat everybody.
Huh.
You know. But then, GT1 program was shut down. Wow, I think it's because number one, it's just too much money to run GT1, and then they just focused on GT3, and that's where GT3 became so successful.
I see.
Yeah.
More
So,
volume of people coming
yeah,
in.
yeah. Privateers can buy the car. Then you have the factory team. You have the gentleman driver, all the private teams, and all that. And that's what the championship needed. So
Right,
if
right.
you have only 5 manufacturers versus 50 private team, which one's
Got
going to
it.
do better? 5 manufacturers racing each other
Yeah.
versus 50 cars on the track, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's all about entertainment.
It's a race car. Oh.
It's a full race car.
Oh yeah, no, it's not. It's not like it's not road legal.
This is not road legal,
Yeah.
but however, Japan is the only country allowed race car to convert into
Street
a road
cars.
street car.
Wow.
For instance, like this car or even an LMP car. So full Porsche race car is basically it's a Le Mans car, and they convert it into a completely a street legal car,
Sweet.
driven on the road in Japan.
Nice, nice. Only in Japan you can do that.
Only in Japan, yeah.
Yeah.
Maserati only built 12 for their very special customer. This is for their private customer to own one of these. Back then, during the GT1 program, Maserati had 2 factory cars racing against all the other manufacturers. And obviously, like I said, they dominated the championship, and then they decided to build 12 out of the other 2 factory cars. They built another 12 unit, especially for their special customer.
Also,
Yeah.
just to sell it to
Yeah.
customers.
Yeah.
So this one hasn't been on the racetrack. Right?
No, this one never been raced before.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
But
it's-
been to the track, been to Sepang twice, but never been raced.
I see. Oh, it looks mean, man. It looks mean, you know.
It's
And,
got
and
an Enzo engine in there, V12. Chassis is actually derived from Enzo as well, the top. You know, the top actually,
Yeah,
they share
yeah.
the same top. Back then, Maserati is owned by Ferrari. So it is a Ferrari, just wearing a different costume,
yeah.
right? If you
But it definitely has a Maserati's signature design, the,
Yeah.
the deep low, that
Yeah.
that grill down there, and then it's quite signature Maserati. You know?
Everybody's asking me, I mean, this car is so iconic, it's so expensive, and check out the grille. The grill is like a chicken neck grill. You know, it's really cheap and
Yakitori.
yeah. Yeah, but you know, for a race car, they don't really care. For example, say a Huracan GT3 race car versus a road car.
Yeah.
The build are quite different.
Yeah.
The gaps and all that.
Yeah.
When I say gap means like this, this sort of gap.
Yeah.
A race car gap, it's nowhere near a street Huracan in terms of quality control. You know, so a race car gap, it can be big different.
Yeah, it can be massive.
Yeah, massive.
They don't really care.
They don't really care about that because it's a race car.
But what it matters, right, is the chassis, the brakes, the
Yeah.
suspension, the engine, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And also they know for sure when you're out there, there will be accidents.
For
Anytime
sure,
the
yeah,
car
yeah.
will be ripped apart, you know.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. This one.
A quick one.
Caterham.
This is a Caterham. Supposedly only 300 to be made by Caterham, but sadly, again, the program was scrapped. I think they reached about 25, 30 units in the world. They never reached 300. And then they went into financial crisis, Caterham.
I see.
And Tony Fernandes came in and bought over the company. And this program was never...
Never seen its light, lah.
Yeah. Again, this car it's an amazing car to drive. No power steering, no traction control, no ABS, nothing. Pure race car. In fact, it's actually quite a difficult car to drive.
Really?
Yeah. Physical
Really?
one. You require a lot of physical strength to drive one of this car. It's got a lot of downforce. Yeah.
So between these three cars, how's it different, like driving? Okay, that one is like.
It's quite easy to drive.
Okay.
It's got a semi-assisted power steering.
Yeah.
It has got an ABS, racing ABS they call it.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
It's very different from our street
Street ABS,
versions. Very mild. This one, in terms of handling, it feels like the LMP car because they have a similar chassis type.
Yeah.
But engines and gearbox is nowhere near that LMP. Well, we can't compare because they all came from different era.
Correct.
Technologies are also different. So technically, this is a manual gearbox converted into sequential. Pedal shift. It's not even sequential.
Oh.
So it's actually a manual, just like the 430, Ferrari 430. They call it the
I see.
F1 gearbox,
Yes,
right?
yes,
So it's
yes.
actually a manual gearbox converted to pedal shift.
Got it, got
right?
it, got it.
This is a full racing gearbox sequential.
I see.
Super fast.
I see.
Yeah. This is the lightest,
Yeah.
and then this is second lightest. This is about 800 kilos, I
My
think.
God.
Yeah. But then it's got very small engine. It's got 4-cylinder,
Yeah.
Ford Durotec, but power to weight ratio is enough. The only problem with this guy, it doesn't have a top speed. So back then, this is the LMP of this car. Then too many accidents, and FIA and ACO decided that all LMP car now must have a roll cage with a roof. So now they want to differentiate it. The prototype must have roof. Open top is just for a Formula car.
Yeah. Is this fun to drive? Like.
Yeah, it is fun to drive. Cheap to maintain. They're not expensive compared to the LMP. Yeah. So this one, a lot of money to run. I mean, look at the tire size. They're tiny. Yeah.
I think it looks almost like my mini size now. Just kidding.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My mini is 12 inches.
This is another GT3.
Yeah,
but
Ginetta,
sadly,
right? Yeah, this one.
same manufacturers. Yeah, but this is a great car to drive. It's got the same engine.
I remember that you did the Malaysian endurance race, right?
That was in the GT4 category. That one I won the championship. We won the 12 hours race.
12-hour race.
Yeah,
And it was
also with
Ginetta as
Ginetta.
well.
Yeah, that
Okay,
was the
but not
factory
this,
car.
not this specific
No,
car.
no, that was also with the factory team.
I see.
I did 2 factory race. One is at Sepang 12 hours. The other one is Bathurst 12 hours. Bathurst 12 hours we came 4th, and then Sepang we won the race.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Right.
Yeah.
But so this is not the exact
No,
car.
no.
Right.
This is another car from Ginetta, but not the car that I raced. Got an LS7 engine in there. Similar engine as the LMP2. Same.
But it's front engine, rear wheel drive.
Front engine, rear mid engine, but of course this is slightly heavier than the LMP. Of
Yeah,
course,
it
the
can
downforce different as well.
I see. Completely different class lah.
Yeah, different
Yeah.
class. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know, maybe 13, 14 seconds slower than LMP2. Or it
Will
could
this
be
car
even
see
more.
the track again or?
Going to track is always fun. Better than, having more fun than racing. Racing is a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
But going for track there, different. You got
Yeah.
nothing to prove. You're just there to have fun.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, Mr. Lau. F430, sorry, F430, but F40, right? I've
Yeah.
never seen this in person before. And of course, as a young boy, this is our poster
car.
car, right? And,
Yeah.
and we came out, we were playing Need for Speed, everything. Is it a race car? Because I look at inside there and look at the plexiglasses, everything. It feels like a race car.
It is
Yeah.
a race car.
Right.
I think first off, we need to recognize that this car is 35 years old. For a 35 years old car, I think it looks pretty sexy. When Ferrari built this car, it was intentionally built as a race car. They needed to build a race car, so in order for them to get the race car approved by the governing body, there's this thing called homologations.
Yeah.
Then you are allowed to build the race car.
I see.
So that's how this thing came about.
What's this? It's like carbon fiber and a lot of parts. Right?
Carbon Kevlar.
Carbon Kevlar.
Carbon
okay.
Kevlar. They use carbon
Everything.
Kevlar for the entire car.
Oh, even the door panels, everything?
Yes, correct.
Oh.
Not the chassis though. I think chassis are layered. This part here is definitely carbon. The floor tray is, but the back section here, they are all tubular steel. In the olden day, when they built a race car, the chassis are all made of tube, basically.
Okay.
They call it the tubular steel, yeah, chrome moly. Things that they use to build the roll cage, similar like the roll cage.
So they're like steel, is it? Or
Yeah, like this. The rear subframes are all basically made out of steel.
Can you look at the interior?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks quite Spartan.
Very simple, only 6 buttons inside.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy. With a very basic air conditioning and a couple of switches for the lights.
And then the boost and all of that.
Yeah, no airbag, no ABS, no traction control. Just manual gearbox.
Yeah, it looks like a race car in there, right?
Yeah.
You know.
Very,
And
very
this is what a
simple.
customer would receive, right? Just like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So is this era is like, you know, when people sell build cars, they really don't think about luxury and everything.
It's all about focus on driving, basically. Yeah. Even there's no power window. It's a winder, you know. Look,
the ice kacang.
just like this. And this is the door opener, just a cable.
Wow.
Yes. So really, whatever that works,
So
keep
interesting,
it as
right?
light as possible, keep it as simple as possible. Only 3 switches.
Yeah.
You have the defroster, again defroster, and then this is the light toggle indicator, and that's it. And then the other, there are 2 switches for the aircon to control the temperature and the blower. That's about it. All you get. There's no
Gated manual. Nice.
no gloves compartment, nothing.
Yeah.
But the steering position is kind of weird. If you look at the angle of the steering position, kind of like driving a bus.
Yeah, it's going upwards like that.
It's tilted to the front.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Like
see
that,
the angle.
Yeah,
I mean, modern car now is a bit more vertical, right?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is more tilted towards the front. Yeah, kind of weird position. But
no power steering?
no power steering.
Oh
yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
That must be brutal, man. With that kind of power behind, no power steering.
Actually, once it get moving, it's okay.
Oh, really?
Quite light. Actually, even though stand still, maybe for me it's not so heavy. To me, it's acceptable. Yeah, you need to be a bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried. 'cause,
No.
that I cannot afford anything. If
No,
anything
they're
goes
quite
bad.
solid actually. Apart from the rear hedge, a bit flimsy. This is how you open the front. Let me show you.
Oh wow.
You help me to lift this side, okay?
Okay, I'll put my camera down.
No, you can hold it.
Okay,
Just one
okay.
hand. You can hold it.
It's okay, it's okay. I put it down already.
Okay,
Oh, there you go.
lift up.
Oh,
This is the front. yeah.
Okay.
So actually, you see, it's still quite heavy. It's not that light, despite it's made out of Kevlar.
Oh, carbon Kevlar is a bit heavier.
So you can see the weave and all that. This
the
is the
same thing
material stuff that they use for the
Bufori.
bulletproof jacket.
Bulletproof jacket.
The,
Yeah.
the bulletproof vest, same thing. Yeah,
And
Kevlar.
Bufori also does carbon Kevlar for their bodies.
Yeah.
As well. Yeah.
So this part is carbon fiber.
Uh-huh.
This is carbon Kevlar. You
Wow.
can see the weaves are different, right? And you see the tire is actually quite small, not that
Yeah,
big.
it is,
So
right?
that's why it's not that heavy.
Kind of things we see today.
235.
235s.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's got 235, 40, 16. Yeah.
My God.
The
so
back
simple.
is heavy to open up.
Okay.
The back is flimsy because it's only held by 2.
Hinges.
Yes, 2 hinges. You see, it's still quite heavy, right? Okay. You hold it
Oi-yo.
up. Can you manage?
Yeah, I got it.
I just need this pole.
I got it. Oi. Okay.
Okay, higher. Okay, lower it. There you go. Okay, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
2.9, right? The legendary.
Twin turbo.
How's it like to drive this?
I haven't taken it to the main road yet. We just drove it around here. That day when I took it out, the car has an issue with the boost. We're not sure whether it's the turbo wastegate or the turbo. So the plan now is to finish the PPF first, one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Then when it's done, then we'll work on the turbo.
Yeah, what's your plan for this car, man? Like,
Going to register it, but depend whether I can get the insurance or not. If I can get the insurance locally, then yeah, register the car. But I think it'd be quite stressful to drive this car on the road.
yeah,
The last thing I want is some bike or another car.
ramming into you.
You know, really not worth taking the risk if you ask me, because the car worth so much money today.
Yeah.
So the whole idea is to exhibit this car and then put it in the market and sell it once we have enough fun.
Nice.
Maybe we'll take it to Sepang. I think it makes sense to bring it to Sepang in terms of driving rather than driving in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Probably, I think probably safer, right?
safer on the track.
Yeah, right. Because you don't have all these other critters and.
Yeah.
and
Where are we gonna park this car in Malaysia? You tell me.
yeah.
Let's say we go for a yum cha coffee. How to park this car and where to park this car without getting attention, without getting people touch the car?
I know someone might sit in the car.
There's
or
no
something
way.
like that, right?
So you literally need a bodyguard standing next to the car. But what's the point? What's the fun of it?
Well, but thank you for bringing this car in. So, the Malaysians can see such cars, up close and personal. Right? I don't think many people have the privilege to actually see this car in person. Super cool. OZ rims, magnesium, right?
This is, they call it the LM rim. F40 has got 3 variants. They have the prototype, only 19 were ever built. Okay, there was serious money.
Yeah.
Then you have the LM version is also 19. They built 19 out of it, and the LM is actually the racing version that you go racing. Then you have the normal F40 like this one. This is the strict legal version.
Okay.
This is the LM wheels.
Oh,
This is not the road legal wheel. The road legal wheel is actually OZ 2-piece wheel. Yeah. Even the original strict legal wheel came with a center lock nut as well.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for showing me the F40, man.
No
This
worries,
indeed
you're
gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
You can feel the Pininfarina touch in this, and it feels like it's like a Beauty and the Beast, right? You got the beauty, and then it's like a beast in there, you know. Yeah. Because something so nice, you expect something luxurious inside, but it's like, nah, here's a race car for you.
It's a forever beauty for me.
Yeah.
You know.
I like this era.
I'm going
of
to show
cars.
you the headlight.
Yep. Headlight.
Let me pop up the headlight for you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need
That's
to
one of the signature looks of this
yeah,
car.
you need to look at the headlight.
Way.
How cool is that? Nice, right?
Super cute.
Remember Miami Vice back then? The
Yeah,
movie?
yeah. Is it possible to start the car?
No, not
No.
now. I think we have issue with the fuel pump.
Okay.
We couldn't start the car. Yeah, as soon as we get in the new fuel pump, we already replaced the fuel pump. The car started, and then we have problem again. They have European spec and American spec. So this is a European spec. European spec come with a bladder. The fuel tank inside it's a bladder, which is like the race car. There are foam in there. So I believe the foam in there already disintegrated, and all this foam get clogging up onto the filter. Worst case scenario, we have to replace a new fuel tank, a fuel bladder tank, basically.
But what a project, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a project. This is gorgeous.
Lastly is the Milwaukee tools.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
are all our new collaborations with Milwaukee.
Yeah, tell us about your collaboration with Milwaukee, because this is it's really cool.
Good
Like,
quality stuff, good design. We love it, and especially they're all cordless. As in our line, in our industry, in our line of work, we do a lot of road show, car show, and most of the time at the car park where we don't have any power supply. So this is perfect.
I've never done a more important job in my life.
Okay.
All right, I got it.
Hold top. Watch your hand.
Top.
Yeah. Okay. Done.
And then,
That's it. Just push it down. Yeah.
thanks for the whole garage tour.
You're
I want to do
welcome.
one last thing before I go.
Yeah.
I want to one day beat a racer. I never beat a racer before. I want to
We
challenge you
tried
with a
that in
drag race.
Sepang, didn't we?
No.
We tried it in Sepang before, didn't we?
Yes, I lost you. I lost like by 10 seconds in my car that you never driven before, right? So this time, let's do another drag race.
Okay.
Do another race. A drag race. I brought my Mini, and I know you got a Fiat 500.
Okay.
So let's see if I can beat you in the drag race.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. My pickup was better, man. My long end is better, but
I
of
don't
course.
have the skills to do a drag race, so I just slowly depress the clutch.
Okay, champ.
Hey,
Good job.
Oh,
You beat me this
I
time.
almost lost, man.
Yeah, you almost lost, but you beat me.
Yeah, I didn't have the skills to kick my car off the ground. You were like flying. I was like, shit, I'm going to humiliate myself again.
Hey man, thanks for coming.
Thanks, man. Thanks for showing me
Well
around,
done,
man.
champ.
Cool, guys.
Okay.
Cheers.